Last time on Danganronpa, I stopped because I was hungry. This has nothing to do with the plot, but I've got some chips this time, and they're really tasty. So we're gonna keep going. I think we gotta talk to Byakuya. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped, as I had reached for the page where the photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Ooh. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. And it's usually scissors. I'm actually going to take a second and read this. If you fellas at home want to read this too, then I'd suggest you pause, but I'm going to take a second to read this. Usually, okay, so apparently these take place at the victim's apartment themselves. Stabbed with scissors, the same exact scissors each time. Komatsu no Tero, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naosha, Takeshi Misumune, Yuta Yuko. All these dudes. There's no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims had been killed and were suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now, take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common times for killings take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness had never come forward, it's unlikely that there were any external reasons for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder?
So, in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Nice!
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we? Wait! Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things that I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncover some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one who killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room, and I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find everything I can. Alright, so, that's some investigation. So, we're gonna go ahead and check the boys' room first, just in case. Oh, hi Hifumi. What you got, bud? Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit!
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
But I guarantee what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah.
Are you done?
Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said that she'd witnessed something worthwhile too.
I'm sure she did. Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so where's Celeste now?
The warehouse by the dorms.
No, Hifumi, we can wait for you.
The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
What? What's it gonna be? Hifumi, you're about as useful as a wet towel in a rainstorm. Oh! There's a strange stain on the carpet. Somebody boo-boo. Somebody brown!
What is it?
Yeah, there's a, that could, honestly, I think that might be coagulated blood. If I were to hazard a guess. Otherwise, somebody shit themselves. Oh, there's still other things I might need to find. Oh, they swapped the paintings around. The painting! Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, guys. Okay, alright, theory crafting time. Alright, so, up until now, I thought that it would have had to have been one of the girls. But this changes things. The girl poster, the poster with the girl, was in the boys' locker room initially. But now it is in there, and I guess the girls' locker room one is in here. So what I think happened, because there wasn't any stains or anything on the actual carpet itself in the girls' room, I'll have to double check. So I think somebody bashed wait, then, but Chihiro would have to be in the boys' room. Anyway, so
This poster.
it's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Are we sure we're not gonna consider this a clue? You know, that the paintings have been swapped around in order to not implicate a boy? I think there might actually be a boy. Then who the Alright.
It's a bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room was... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. And in the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to somebody who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Yeah, like, Sakura here. You spent a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course. I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and the girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
However, but there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix the protein powder with coffee and then down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some in the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain.
Oh, it was coffee. Okay, so the killer killed Chihiro in the boys' room, swapped out the coffee and the poster into the girls' locker room. But what was Toko doing in the men's locker room?
A stain? But I don't see any stain on that carpet now.
Of course. Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume that somebody came along and cleaned it up. But still, Isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain to begin with?
Nice! Yeah. Kyoko! Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress in your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
with that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Okay. Let's examine the body.
Very carefully.
Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. I'll probably give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Hands are bound with some kind of rope. Rope's used to prop her up in some kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope is a plug? Oh. Oh! Byakuya, you dog! Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means somebody struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Well, one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit to look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Alright, so, next stop, Taka!
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it! I'm sorry, Chihiro! It's all because I wasn't strong enough! Ah, Taka, you're doing fine. I think Celeste might have been, might be a red herring, but we're gonna go ahead and check anyway. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then, did you find something?
Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assume she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear as though she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
So, apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there's no trace of the jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. So that duffel bag is gonna be somewhere. Yeah, there's a, yeah. Byakuya was using an extension cord. No extension cord now. I wonder if... Yeah. Oh.
It's gone. Well, Byakuya took the case file. Interesting. That really does implicate him.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
What's up? I haven't been up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. You mean this one? Yep. Hey, Hina, you know anything about them posters? You've been looking at boys? You've been looking at e-thoughts, Hina? Hey, Hina.
Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Same as before. She won't come out and she keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So, I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna go head back there as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course! Of course. There's two things that I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. That face is adorable. Really? I bet Chihiro would have loved to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret.
Aww.
I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a bit strange. She didn't really hang out with other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. She stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex?
Ah!
Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe she was just used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Oh, his account's been added to the truth bullets. Oh, okay, so that was the last bit of information.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Yeah, just like that.
So, is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
Ha ha!
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll just go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. One moment, please.
And just like he said a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible!
Phew!
Now, everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road! I'll see you guys down there!
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm, and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. And someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. You ready? We doing this?
Well then. I will uncover the villain who performs such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
I don't know why the killer did what they did, but
Count on it!
I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up?
Shall we go?
How very sad.
Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable.
That statement is actually very based.
Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me
Cringe!
There's something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. I guess I wasn't much help at all in this one.
I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. All right, the party don't stop. The party don't stop. The party don't stop till the case is solved.
It's true.